Have you ever started something and it just snowballed into something huge, something way bigger than what you had expected it to be? Like you watch the animation of just a small bit of snow, a ball, and it goes rolling down, or a haystack and tumbleweed. And the first time I saw a tumbleweed, well, I was like amazed. I was in Las Vegas. And there's this tumbleweed and it's just getting bigger and bigger. Well, that is what has happened to me in my business. What started as a whim, coming out of the corporate sector and going into entrepreneurship that I didn't realize that I was doing at the time when I went to beauty school, it has snowballed into something huge. And every day it just evolves and evolves. And I realized over this period of time that what was being built, because I won't say that I was building it, it was just happening very quickly. What was being built and what has happened is that it became a total ecosystem. Why did that happen? All because I wanted to enhance the industry, but of course it had to begin with me. I wanted to enhance the industry. I wanted to enhance the client experience, and I wanted to be it was not foremost in my thoughts, but I guess indirectly lead the way in certain things. And the main thing for me is in customer service. So what has now happened is what has been created is an entire ecosystem where there are different components of my business that all intertwine, or they interlock, or they guide you right back to the original or the initial space where every piece of content, every link takes you to a part of the entire ecosystem. So if you book an appointment with me, you're already in my database where you can get information on what's coming next. If you purchase a product on my website, you're in there and you're receiving information on specials, what's coming next, getting priority access to early releases. If you WhatsApp me, you are in my ecosystem of messages, and this is just absolutely phenomenal. This is what really captured my attention this morning. The thing that I didn't know that I was creating has become this big thing. And so now I've decided that I want to show you how to do just that. How to build that ecosystem where when someone clicks a button, let me just stop right there at the button, because I am so intrigued by the pressing of a button. What happens behind that button? And that's the question I want you to ask yourself today as it relates to your business. What happens when someone clicks a button? Is that button going to take them to your scheduling site or a blank page? Will that button take them to your website or a 404 error message? Is it going to take them to a live site or even a domain? Is it going to take them to a social media page where there's so much going on that the engagement drops? What happens when someone presses a button? Is when they find you on Google, are they going to be able to know exactly what it is that you offer? Or when they click the button to fill out a form, will they get acknowledgement of the form? So there's a lot happening behind the button. So let me go back. I'm excited about what has evolved from a whim of going to beauty school to becoming a nail technician, to becoming booked and busy. That was not a part of the plan either. It kind of happened. To now, there is a total ecosystem for Harmony Nail Studio. You can find us on Google. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on TikTok. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on, like I think I mentioned Google, but you can find us everywhere. There is just this huge space that has been created. Now, that's the easiest, fastest way to grow your business, to grow your clientele. And it works for you 24, well, it works for me 24/7. While I'm sleeping, while I'm on vacation, while after business hours, it works. So I want to show you how to build that ecosystem. I want to show you how I built my ecosystem so that you too can build your ecosystem around your business, starting from scratch. Because I started from scratch. And you know what? There was nobody there to tell me what to do, when to do it, how to do it, why to do it. It's just, you just did it. And I see that a lot now where there are social media accounts, and one account does not reflect the other account. Like there's a disconnect between the links, there's a disconnect between the logo, the disconnect between the messaging. And so, yeah, I identify that, I see that. And sometimes those are the things that are really costing a bit of frustration, a bit of anxiety around building your business, because you're trying to figure out how to make these pieces work together. And I was, not to say that I was there, because I all I knew was I needed to be a little bit more consistent, and I wanted people to find me wherever there was a space and they clicked a button. I wanted, when they clicked that button, they found me, exactly what I do, where I am, how I do it, when I do it, who I do it for. And so I want to show you how I actually did that. So if you're interested in learning how to really get your business online and make it accessible to anyone, anywhere in the world, whatever button they click, when they find your name, they find you, DM me. And that workshop is coming up really soon. But I'm excited about that, building out your ecosystem so that your business is accessible 24/7, regardless of where anybody is. And you don't have to answer every message yourself. Your system does that for you. It is a fabulous Thursday. Enjoy yours. I am about to enjoy mine. I'm going to make it great today.